Well, Christina, our next guest here on the Strict Command Radio Show is no stranger to Republican assemblies. He's our Southern Region Vice President.
Well, I will be. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, running for that.
That's what it's about.
I have been before, so I am looking to hopefully serve again.
Well, Don Wallace from Alabama.
Yes, Tuscaloosa, absolutely.
All right.
Alabama. We want to talk some politics here for our national audience, and we don't think the Alabama people are going to get fooled twice on this Senate race in 2020.
No, we've got a big 2020 election. Doug Jones squeaked in a special election, and there were a lot of different unfortunate things that happened that led to him getting in by just a few thousand votes. But we're geared up in 2020 to help get the Republican Party that Senate seat back.
Well, that's Trump territory in Pence, no question about it. And a strong Bible Belt. And how many different candidates are vying for this seat now?
We currently have 6 candidates vying for it. We have a former congressman, or he is a congressman now, Congressman Byrne, our Secretary of State, John Merrill.
Okay.
And, there's Coach Tommy Tuberville that used to be at Auburn.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 3 others. And really all 6 are good candidates. And one of them's going to come through the primary. We'll end up, I'm sure, with a runoff. And we'll see how that goes. But I feel strong about the candidates that we have. All of them will be an infinite improvement over Senator Jones, who has a 100% Planned Parenthood rating, for instance, among other things. For all the bipartisan talk and being in a conservative state, he had a chance to even vote on just a 21-week paying-capable bill.
Right. He
couldn't even bring it on himself to vote for that.
Oh,
just
my gosh.
Saying, hey, this is where I live in Alabama, and I'm going to represent them.
Oh,
even in a little bit.
No.
Of course, he voted against Judge Kavanaugh and other things. He's just been, he's just completely partisan.
Yes.
Most of his money, a lot of it, anyways, coming in from out of state.
Yes.
It's the likely
like
sources.
last time. Yeah.
So, but we feel real good about our candidates, and it's a very important race nationally in terms of the makeup of the Senate as well.
Is there one that maybe stands out as the most conservative and the most seasoned? Someone who's been through the political chopping block and is going to carry the flag for Alabama. Do you have anyone in particular?
Well,
you guys are going to have a convention on this, I know.
We will.
Well,
Judge Moore's running again, and certainly we don't have to worry about where Judge Moore stands on issues, although I think probably that time has passed.
Right.
I do see our Secretary of State, John Merrill, who used to be in the legislature, is a good conservative legislature person. We miss him in the legislature, as a matter of fact. But he has really done wonders and improvements in the Secretary of State's office. And just services and things like that. And then Congressman Bradley Byrne, who is out of the Mobile, Baldwin County area in Alabama, is also running. And, a lot of us were maybe a little concerned he might have been a little more, moderate type thing. But he has been surprisingly conservative, I think, in his votes and in his willingness to talk about issues and take a stand on things. So I really feel, from Second Amendment to other issues, that he would be very strong as a senator nationally as well. And, we have 53 senators.
Right.
So
right now,
Alabama getting this one back in the rightful hands will get us to 54.
Wow.
It gives us a good conservative, and then Republicans have got some tough seats to defend. So it's important that we get this seat back, because if you lose 2 or 3 somewhere else, then that gives you an extra little insurance seat in the makeup of the Senate, and gives us some more conservatives. I think we'll end up with more conservative senators overall after the next election, regardless, for the Republican side.
The quality.
The conservative quality in the House is better. And if we can get the House back, then I think you see a much better House than we had before. And if we can keep the Senate and get some good guys and back in there, then we'll be much better off.
When it comes to dollars and cents, if you've got a good candidate running in Alabama, he's going to win, and the resources can go to New Hampshire, let's say, can go to Michigan. There's other states where we can pick up some Senate seats.
Well, that's exactly right. I was speaking to a Republican group in Fayette, Alabama this week, actually, and I said, we've got to, in Alabama, get out and do our part.
Right.
And if we'll get out and do our part, I know a lot of people are concerned, don't discount that Soros money and all these other things, and I agree with all that. But if the grassroots conservative people in Alabama get out and do their part, then it'll allow resources to flow elsewhere. They won't have to dedicate as much.
Right.
Because we can overcome all of that.
So that's going to really strengthen the backbone of the Republican Party.
That's right.
Which is what's so needed.
And I think either one of these guys, I feel like will probably end up winning, will be effective. Now, Coach Tuberville is running as a good, strong conservative message. He doesn't have the experience,
right?
And so I don't know in a runoff situation how that plays out. But certainly right now, if he's certainly got a good possibility of winning, and he's very strong on immigration. Things like Second Amendment, other things like that. He's got a good platform. You can go research any of these guys, and they're all, from top to bottom, we've got 6 really good Republican candidates in Alabama.
Well, and our viewers need to know President Trump's appointments for judges,
right,
for various agency heads. The stronger we make this Senate, and Alabama is a key, the better this republic's going to be.
Absolutely. The courts are so important. There's a lot of things we could talk about. We could talk all day about courts and why we don't like the way certain things are done.
Right. Yeah.
But the matter of fact is, having a good, more conservative group of senators helps us get, Judge Amy on the Supreme Court next time, perhaps.
That's right.
That makes a huge difference. And others like that.
Well, it's so good having you on the Conservative Commander Radio Show, Don.
Yes.
We've been blessed.
Yes.
Thanks
good to be
again.
on here with you guys.
Thank you,
Glad to meet y'all, and great to be a part of NFRA and CPAC and all that's going on in Atlanta.
Oh, talk about this conference real quick. I mean, we've got Americans for Prosperity, we've got the NRA, we've got the Leadership Institute, tremendous group here.
Make plans if you ever hear about it again. This is my first CPAC type thing, and we just had one of my favorite congressmen and good friend Mo Brooks speak, and he was kind of bringing the house down in there when it came to immigration and other issues and how important that is. So if you're listening out there, next time you see a CPAC event, make sure and go. Try to get there.
And Congressman, our friend Jody Heiss, who's come to Indiana and helped fire up the embers in the conservatives' cause up there just recently, and from Georgia, and he's a friend of the Conservative Commander Show. So, folks, this is the place to be, and we're so blessed to have Don with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, keep on keeping on is what we always say.
That's right.
Absolutely.
In it for the long haul.
You got it.